I'm Erica, registered dietitian and certified diabetes educator for the Rama Health Centre. So today I'm with Julie Simcoe, community health nurse at Rama as well, and we are going to be making a buffalo chicken dip. So first of all, we have our ingredients here in front of us. So we've got a pound of shredded chicken. So we actually used an actual rotisserie chicken and then I just shredded it, or you're also welcome to just use actual chicken breasts or chicken thighs and then cook them and shred it yourself. So a pound of chicken breast works out to be about 3 cups. We've got some cream cheese, sour cream, Frank's Red Hot sauce, and then we've got a little bit of ranch dressing and some shredded cheddar cheese. So we'll start by combining our shredded chicken. And then we'll add our cream cheese. I'm gonna add that actually last. And then I'll add some sour cream. And then we're gonna save half a cup of the cheese to put on the top once we've put it in our baking dish. So I'm gonna begin by mixing all of this together. I'm actually going to soften up the cream cheese on a separate plate and then add it into the bowl to make it easier to mix. So next I'm gonna add the 2 tablespoons of ranch dressing. You could also use blue cheese dressing if you have that at home as well, if you prefer that. And then I'm gonna add half a cup of the Frank's Red Hot. And then we're gonna mix this up together, and we still need to add our softened cream cheese. Okay, so now I'm gonna add the 8 ounces of cream cheese, which is about a whole package of cream cheese. And we're just gonna mix it all in together and make sure it's nice and smooth. So you just have to kind of get that cream cheese really mixed in with everything else. Okay, so once you've got everything mixed up nicely in your bowl, you're gonna just pour it into a baking dish. So this is a 2-liter baking dish. Get it in there and smooth it all out. And then we're going to be putting our remaining cheese on there. Sprinkle it over the top. And then we're going to bake it for 15 to 20 minutes at 350 degrees. Or you can also check on it and see if it's bubbling and you know it's ready at that point. Okay, so once the dip is cooled down a little bit, you're ready to serve. So you can serve it with some carrot sticks and some celery sticks. Also, people use crackers or sometimes the Tostito chips as well work well with this dip. So hopefully you enjoy it. So now we're going to be making Thai chicken Buddha bowls. So these can be kind of fun and you can do lots of different things with Buddha bowls. So have a look and see what other recipes you can find, but today we'll be making the Thai chicken. So first we're going to make a sauce that we're going to use to cook the chicken in. So we're going to add some chicken stock, some chili paste, some brown sugar, and a little bit of lemon juice. And then we'll mix it all together. And once it's got a nice consistency, then you kind of know it's ready. So we'll put this aside, and then we're going to use our chicken. So we've cut up some diced chicken here, and we're gonna add some cornstarch so that we can make a nice coating for the chicken before we cook it. And then we're going to be adding a little bit of what they call fish sauce. So it doesn't have an overly strong taste. I would encourage you to try it. It just has a slight fishy taste, but you won't even notice it once it's all cooked up. So now we're ready to cook our chicken. So I'm just gonna add the chicken to the pan, and I've already added some olive oil and it's already heated up. So we're just gonna cook the chicken until you have a nice, coating on it and it's not pink anymore. So probably about 5 to 7 minutes, depending on your cook time in your oven. Okay, so once the chicken is cooked for maybe, it's probably closer to, 8 minutes or so, you're gonna add your minced garlic and minced ginger. If you didn't have these on hand, you could also just use the dried version. Sometimes I do that as well at home, depending on what you have. Just gonna mix it all up. And then we're also gonna add some shallots. So feel free to add a little bit of onion instead of a shallot if you don't have shallots or didn't want to get any at the grocery store, they would work as well. Okay, so once the garlic and ginger and shallots have had a chance to just soften up, we're gonna add our chicken stock mixture that we made earlier. And we're just gonna combine that. And we'll cook this for about 2 minutes, just to get a nice bubbly sauce. So next we're gonna make this spicy peanut sauce, which is sort of like the salad dressing for this, if you wanna think it that way. If you don't want a lot of spice, you can omit the chili paste, so it wouldn't be as spicy for you. So we've got our peanut butter here. We're gonna add our soy sauce. I use the low sodium one to give us a little bit less salt. A little bit of brown sugar. And then we're gonna add our chili paste. And then lastly, our lime juice. Then we're gonna mix it all together so it's got a nice consistency. Some people, if you had a bit of a little food processor, you could use that as well, or you could just simply use a fork and mix it up yourself. So you wanna get it a nice smooth consistency so that you can pour this on your Budda bowls. Okay, so now we're ready to assemble our Budda bowls. So we have a variety of our toppings here. So if you have someone who doesn't like a particular topping, then they just don't need to add that to their bowl. So we'll start off by using our grain. So we've prepared parboiled rice as our grain. There are other grains you can use. The recipe does call for something called farro, or some people could use quinoa, or noodles in this recipe would be good as well. So I'm gonna add a little bit of rice to my bowl. And then I'm gonna add some chicken. So this recipe here, I should mention, does make 4 servings, but they would be pretty decent sized servings. So this could be used for a lunch or a dinner. So I like bean sprouts, so I'm gonna add in some bean sprouts, some shredded cabbage, add some kale, or you could use spinach as well, looks nice or tastes good. And then we're gonna use some shredded carrot. And then we've got some cilantro for those people that prefer that. So I like cilantro, so I'm gonna add a little bit on mine. Once you've got your bowl set to your liking, you can add some of the peanut sauce that we've made. And then I'm just gonna drizzle that over my bowl. And then I'll mix that before I have it to eat. So this is what the Budda bowl will look like. So as I mentioned, you can put it really to your liking with the toppings that you use. It can be eaten hot or cold. It can be used for meal takeaways for lunches if you want to get a head start on meal prep. So the link will be at the end of this video. Thank you.